Can I experience that joy?
Oh yes. Oh, you mean like now we plug in or something? I can't guarantee that joy is there. If you take out expectation from your mind, although you have a desire for that, which is perfectly fine, you take out any expectations, because expectations is something created by the mind, and the self cannot satisfy the mind's projections. Well, it can, up to a point. But I would say to not have any expectations of what you should feel like or something. And you are only looking to find what is. Meaning, what it means, what is, means that what is by itself without any effort from anywhere else. What is that which is by itself, requires no effort, and it's right here in you, in your own presence. Something is efforting, maybe the mind or the body or the breath, something's efforting. But that efforting is also this awareness of that efforting. But in the awareness itself, there's no efforting. So leave everything that you can see, that sometimes it's like this and sometimes like that. All of that can appear, but you don't touch it. Just be aware of that. Just leave it to the side. Don't combine yourself with any experience or any desire. Whatever you can perceive, just for the moment, do not embrace it. Just let it be. Don't plant any seeds of interest in it. Just you are aware of that, but don't combine, don't caress, don't touch. Simply stay only as that which is effortless. Don't imagine what is effortless. Just recognize what is effortless. It is here already. There is no distance to it, because it is not an object. It is here. Okay? So all you're doing is stop giving attention to the moving things and the things that come and go and so on. They can be there. Don't try to kill them or anything. Simply pull your attention away from that and let your attention stay only in what is effortless. Don't force. Some things will come to, it seem, pull your attention into a kind of relationship with thought or with some memory or something. Be aware of that, but that's not it. Leave that alone. Whatever can be, whatever you can see, it's not vital to your being. It is only a phenomenon. So leave that alone. Leave everything. When you come to a place which you cannot leave aside, you cannot take out, it cannot be put in, then these words, like coming out or going in, does not relate to that. You following? Whatever you can see, whatever comes and goes, we're not concerned about that now. Just leave that be. You can pick it up again in a few seconds, a few minutes. But right now, let it be empty of every association. Don't touch anything. Even the feeling of I. Don't touch that. And remain as what remains. It is not time, for time is an appearance in it. It's not an object, because objects come and go in it. It is not thought, because thoughts are perceived in it. It is not sensation, sensations are felt in it. It's not memory. Memory is perceived in it. It is not a self-image. Self-image is known in it. It's not any of these things. So leave them aside now. What is it that cannot be left aside? It is not a thing. It's not an object. It has no name. Not even holy or sacred. Cannot be said to be what it is. It's neither inside nor outside, not up or down. It's neither new nor old. It has no color, no weight, no size, no shape. All these belong to another realm, the realm of mind and thought. It is not the mind. The mind is also seen. It is not imagination. Imagination is also seen. Do not try to create or imagine or invent anything at all. It's not required. There is no distance except the distance implied by thought, and it is not thought. Give no image to yourself, and do not touch any name for yourself for one moment. It cannot be said to be joy even, because joy also it is perceived. It cannot even be said to be love, because love also is perceived. It is beyond every category, every concept. It has no name. It is unborn, undying. It simply is. Here and there has nothing to do with it. It has no religion. It's not heaven or hell. Has no name, has no color. It cannot be photographed. Leave all these aside. That which remains without effort, that you are. Whatever happens in the realm of the body-mind functioning cannot impact upon that, cannot alter this, cannot affect it, cannot touch it. Peace and joy, love, silence, beauty, wisdom are only its perfume. But this flower no one can touch. It cannot escape from you. There is no separation. Beyond separation or union, it alone shines. There is no going to find it somewhere, because it is infinite and it is everywhere. it emits a perfume of joy, which is a vibration which you can feel. A subtle current of joy. Is its announcement inside this body. A spaciousness. A stillness that does not belong to anyone, that no one can keep. Mostly, a human being is a distracted state of consciousness. That which observes the distraction, but itself is not distracted, that is the self. Don't wait. It is not at the end of waiting, because that would be a condition. Even waiting itself is perceived in it. If there's a subtle tension inside the body, that tension is also perceived. It is not it. Like a feelingless feeling, its presence is there. It cannot be constructed. It cannot be deconstructed. It cannot be touched, cannot be gained, cannot be kept, cannot be lost. All these are ideas in the mind only. And mind is only a thought arising in that. Don't pay attention too much only to the words of what I speak, but feel energetically the vibration in them. Mind is nothing but thought. Say something.
I don't know. Just closing my eyes and listening. Some tension in my body.
Yeah. She says tension in the body. So what? Tension in the body is just tension in the body. Don't give importance to these things. We have developed a culture that is oversensitive to the manifestations in the body. We have been cultured to fear, to worry. We have been primed and prepared to be servants to the pharmaceutical industry. Every little thing, go to the doctor, have some prescription. I'm showing you there's nothing. If there's something of concern to your body, you may go and see. But many times it's just where the mind goes. Because for a while, in the early stages, when you're in search of truth, or even not, It seems that the role of the egoic mind is to keep you fixated on your physical existence. Because as long as your attention goes to your physical existence, you will not know the truth. Thank you. You will not know the truth. You're too busy taking care of the carcass, basically. As you begin to slip further back into your seeing, a deeper seeing, then these surface consciousness, the feelings of sensations and so on, they can be there. There's no fight with this. But now they are not holding the attention hostage anymore. There's an awareness of sensations, but now the attention is testifying to something much more subtle, the feelings and thoughts and so on. Then it also knows, even this I'm not, even this I am not. Then it comes again into a space where objects are not the subject. Objects are not so important. What I see is not so important. But who I am seeing, who I am in the seeing, that is important. What is it that sees? The attention is turned around and something very different is there. When you come to this stage, then already you're in the process of awakening. You may say like that. So don't pay attention so much to the bodily effects there. The mind wants to go there, but you say, no, it's not this. Stay put. It goes to memories and to fears and projections and attachments. And you know, they're also only phenomenal. They have no lasting reality. What is it that sees them? Then again, they fall away. Then what is left? Something is here shining by itself. It has no story. It has no partner. Pure being. It is not the image of being. It is not the story of being. It's not the projection of being. It's just being. And this beingness is not an action taken. It's not a verb. It's an isness. Some rare beings have come to the place where even that beautiful state, I am, is itself perceived as concept. Nothing can be said about those. That principle you may call a sage. All this is within us. As potential, you can say, as reality and potential. But presently, maybe not as capacity. I don't know. There's a maturing that takes place. Satsang is a great place to mature speedily in spiritual truth. But the goal of this striving, the goal of these exercises, these contemplations, these meditations, is you transcend all concepts. Because truth does not wear concepts. It doesn't carry a bag of concepts. It is experienced internally like pure spaciousness. It needn't hold on to intention or desire or time. It simply is. And this is our truth. The truth that we are. Not the truth that belongs to us, but the truth that we are. Thank you. Okay. So we've spoken a little bit about this. For me, the opportunity was the opportunity to sit with you It's not a lecture, it's not a speech, it's an exploring together. And in gatherings like this, they have been happening for thousands of years. Human beings come together to discuss and to explore into this subject. And not merely to intellectualize about it, because they have come to sense that that is not enough, but to plunge inside their own being is a way. And out of similar gatherings like this is the Buddha nature, the Christ consciousness unveiled like that. I'd like to thank you for your attention and for this chance to share with you again, and for your patience.